So Noise is back with another new budget smartwatch, and this one looks promising for the price. It's called the Noise Fit Evolve and comes with some really cool features like it's got an Amoled full touch display, supports multi-sport tracking, is fully IP68 waterproof, and has a 24/7 continuous heart rate monitoring. I'm pretty excited to unbox and show it to you all, so let's get started. The new Noise Fit Evolve comes in this sort of box packing. We've got a picture of the product on the front and comes in 3 different colors. The one we have right now is the dusk blue variant. Talking about the features, it's got an AMOLED full round touch display, it's IP68 water resistant, is quite lightweight, has 9 sport modes, dynamic heart rate monitoring, and even supports smart notifications. Going to the back side, we've got the specs of the product. Let me show you. This watch supports Bluetooth V 5.0, has a 1.2-inch AMOLED display, and comes with a 180 mAh battery. So those were all the details. I don't want to waste any time here, so let's quickly get started with the unboxing. Here we go! On opening the box, we've got the new Noise Fit Evolve smartwatch at the top. Let me take it out. So here it is, this is how the watch looks like. Wow, looks really nice in dusk blue. Wait a second, this thing looks very similar to the Galaxy Watch Active. Alright, before we talk about it in detail, let me also show you the other stuff we got in the box. There's a charging dock for charging the watch and some paperwork which includes a user manual and a warranty card. So that's it, these are all the items we got in the package. Now let me finally show you the product. So here is the new watch from Noise, the Noise Fit Evolve. It's a budget category smartwatch and comes with some really cool features as I've mentioned before. I love the design and the color as well. It looks pretty similar to the Galaxy Watch Active, and the best part is that it comes with an AMOLED display at a budget price tag. Wow, talking about the display, it's got a 1.2-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 390 by 390, and the build quality looks top-notch from my first impressions. The watch casing is entirely made of anodized aluminum in this subtle dusk blue finish. There's only one button on the watch on the right side, which works as a power/back button. That's it, there's nothing else on it. Going to the back side, this is how it looks like. The back is made of plastic, has a heart rate sensor, and some charging contacts. Also, as I've mentioned before, the watch is fully IP68 rated waterproof. Coming to the straps, the quality of the straps is nice, they feel soft, durable, and are also quite flexible. The best part is the straps on this smartwatch are also removable. You can replace them with any other straps of your choice. Well, that's it, that was our complete look at the design and the build quality. So what I'll do now is I'll use this watch for a few days and then I'll share my experience about the product. Alright guys, so I'm back to continue the video. I've been using this Noise Fit Evolve smartwatch for the past few days. It's been around like 5 to 6 days I've been using it. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna share my complete experience and give my full review on this smartwatch. So what do we talk about? We've already discussed about the design and the build quality, right? It's a very beautiful looking watch, has a sleek and metallic finish. Really love the design. And one more thing I have to mention is this Noise Fit Evolve smartwatch looks very similar to Samsung's Galaxy Watch Active, guys. Like seriously, in terms of the design, it looks very identical. And to show that, let me just bring the Watch Active and give you a side-by-side comparison of both of them. So on the left we've got the Noise Fit Evolve and this is the Galaxy Watch Active. I mean, just look at them guys, so identical, very similar. You can't make out the difference unless you power them on and check them out. That identical they are. Alright, so that was a quick comparison between both the smartwatches. Now what I'll do is I'll just power it on, show you all the apps and features present on this watch. So yeah, just like most of the smartwatches, even this one has a raise to wake display. Let me show you. So whenever you just raise the display like this, the watch automatically lights up and shows you the time. And it works pretty well. Okay, so first let me tell you about the display guys. The Noise Fit Evolve has a beautiful 1.2-inch full round AMOLED touch display. Yep, it's got a beautiful AMOLED display and you can say that just by looking at it. Like seriously, look at it, it looks very nice. It's quite bright, colorful and vibrant thanks to that beautiful AMOLED display. Talking about the brightness, the watch display is pretty bright. It's quite readable even in bright outdoor lighting conditions, even under direct sunlight. So yeah, right now it's at 80% brightness as you can see. Alright, so this is how the home screen on it looks like. It's got a beautiful sporty watch face and has about like 5 watch faces available on it. You can change them from the watch itself. We'll come back to that later. So this is how the default watch face looks like. It shows you the time, date, number of steps taken, and also the heart rate info. By swiping down from the home screen, you can access the quick access shortcuts. These are the quick access things. You've got do not disturb mode, brightness settings. You can directly adjust them from here. 5 steps of brightness. Then find my phone feature, lock screen. By pressing this, the watch locks itself and doesn't unlock until you hold and press this button for a few seconds. We've got settings. It also shows you the battery life over here, remaining battery life, and the phone connected status. One more thing I have to mention is the watch does have some thick bezels over here. When you use these sort of watch faces, with complete dark background, it blends nicely with the bezel and doesn't feel like it's a small display. But when you use with some different sort of watch faces, let me show you what exactly happens. When you use these analog sort of watch faces, you can observe that the display is only 1.2 inches and the remaining is all a thick bezel. You can see the bezel over here. So yeah, that's one thing, but still I would say, considering the price point, it's a very beautiful looking watch. So yeah, this is one more beautiful watch face. I really like this one as well. Gives a complete sporty look to the watch. We'll talk about the watch faces at a later part. First, let me show you all the menu, features and apps present on it. So that was about the quick access shortcut things, and swiping from the left to right on the home screen shows you the activity panel, where it shows you the number of steps taken, distance traveled, calories burnt and all that. One more thing I was a bit annoyed was you can't adjust the screen on time, frequently gets switched off. So yeah, the company should have given some option to adjust the screen timeout settings. So this is the activity thing. By clicking on it, you can get a more detailed, summary of all the activity you've done. And along with that, you've got the heart rate monitor, quick access to that. We'll come back to this at a later. We'll talk about that at a later part. It can also track your sleep activity info, like how good you're sleeping and all that. Pretty nice. It shows you all the complete info on the Noise app, which you need to install on your smartphone. Available on both Android as well as iOS phones. Yeah, iPhones. And finally, this thing even has a compass, guys. It's got a built-in compass and works pretty well. That's a super useful feature, especially on a smartwatch. Swiping up on the home screen brings you all the recent notifications and all that. It shows you the what missed calls you've got or what sort of messages you had on your phone and all that stuff. And finally, if you want to access the menu and different features present on the watch, you need to swipe left from the right side, just like this. And there you go. This is a complete list of all the features available on the watch. It's got a lot of features. Let me show you. First, we've got today, which is nothing but the current activity info. We've already seen this, right? By clicking on it, you'll get a full summary of all the activity you've done for that particular day, which is today, basically. And if you want a more detailed summary, you can access it from the Noise app on your phone. We also have some sport modes. As I've told you, this watch is made specially for fitness purpose and comes with a lot of sport activity tracking things. For example, in this sport mode, you can track a variety of things which include, let me go from the first: walking, indoor walking, outdoor running, treadmill, indoor cycling, running, cycling, and a lot of other stuff, which also includes yoga, exercising, training and all that, guys. If you want to start any activity, just click on this. Just click on the particular activity and set your targets and hit the play button. And that's it, your activity will kick off. Over here it will start measuring the time, how much time you've been active in that particular period, the heart rate monitoring system, how many calories you burned, the steps taken, and also the distance traveled. It gives you a complete summary of your activity during that particular time. And if you want to stop this, just go back, press the end button, and that's it. This data will be saved on the smartwatch. So that was about the sport mode. Over here we've got the heart rate monitoring app. Just click on it and you're good to go with measuring your heart rate. We've got sleep monitoring as well, notification settings or notifications app. Over here it shows you all your recent notifications that you've received on your smartwatch. But for that, you always need to be connected to your phone. You need to connect this smartwatch to your phone via Bluetooth. Along with that, it also has some other features like remote camera shutter, so you can use this to control the camera app on your phone. There's an alarm clock feature. You can set alarms and the watch will vibrate and wake you up. Below that, we've got compass. We've seen that just now. There's also remote Bluetooth music, so you can control the music on your phone via Bluetooth. Pretty awesome. And going to the next page, there's a Find My Phone feature. Stopwatch, yeah, it also has stopwatch. That's a very good thing, pretty useful for all the smartwatches. And finally, we've got the settings page. Let's see what settings do we have over here. Yeah, by pressing this, you can scan the QR code and download the particular app for your phone. Below that, we've got the dial settings, which includes all the different watch faces. So this was the basic default watch face we had on it. And this is one more analog classic dial, one more classic dial, and this one is my favorite, guys. I really like that sporty analog kind of dial. Then going down, we've got the QR code pairing stuff, about phone section, power off, and finally factory data reset. So yeah, this was basically all the settings available on this watch. You see this watch face, this looks very nice, right? I really like the watch face on it. But the thing is, there are only 5 watch faces available on this watch. So yeah, you can't add any more extra. And also one more thing I forgot to mention is, guys, there are no animations on this smartwatch. For example, when you're moving from a page to different page, or you're opening some apps or features, there are no animations on it. It just opens directly. Let me show you what I mean. For example, if you see like this, there are no animations on it. It just opens directly whenever you touch anything. For example, the settings over here, when you press anything, it just opens directly. So that's one thing, but again, considering the price point, you shouldn't expect all that smooth buttery animations also. Now let me tell you about the heart rate monitor. In order to access the heart rate monitor, you just need to swipe left, go to the heart rate monitoring app on the watch. It's over here, click on that, and after that it will automatically start measuring your heart rate. And one more thing I forgot to mention is the NoiseFit Evolve supports 24/7 continuous heart rate monitoring. You can also set the particular interval, like for which time intervals the watch should automatically measure your heart rate. You can do all that from the Noise Smartwatch app. And from my experience, I can say that the heart rate monitor was working pretty well. It was giving accurate results almost 90% of the time. Now let me show you how you get call and message notifications on the NoiseFit Evolve smartwatch. For that, you need to keep this smartwatch connected to your phone via Bluetooth and also install the particular Noise app and enable app notifications. So whenever you get a call on your phone, let me just give you a small demo. So yeah, whenever you get a call on your phone, this is how the smartwatch shows you notifications. There you go. It shows you the number or the name of the person calling you on the display. And that's it. It keeps vibrating until you either cut it or dismiss the notification. You can end the call by pressing this button. Just like this. And this is how you get message notifications on the smartwatch. You can get messages, from SMSs or even from social media apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, or even Facebook. Just check this out. There you go. This is how the messages appear on the watch. It shows you the number, it shows you the contact person or the number whoever is texting you, and also the content of the message. You can even access them later by swiping down from over here. You can check the recently received missed calls, messages, or anything in this notification area. Coming to the battery life was decent. On an average kind of use with continuous heart rate monitoring, I was getting around 3 to 4 days of battery life. And the company says that the watch can easily offer you a standby time of up to 10 days. Well, that was my video on the new NoiseFit Evolve smartwatch. It's a very good smartwatch around 5,000 rupees. I love the design, has a beautiful AMOLED display, is IP68 waterproof, and offers decent battery life. The only thing I felt was the bezels were a bit thick. There was no option to adjust the screen on time, and it would be nice if the watch also had a built-in speaker and microphone, so you could even answer calls directly through the watch itself. Rest everything else was great. The watch costs around 5,499 rupees. I'll just leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you in the next one.